guys so much. So moving right along, we have loyalty. I'm really excited to present this one. This is written by Karen Huey and directed by me. So again, I know a lot of y'all stayed, but again, we're gonna have our stage directions done by Mishu Sayuni, as well as having performances by Nicole O'Hara, Rachel Wolf as Lily, and Grace Lincombe as Patty. All right, thank you so much.
Loyalty by Karen Huey. At Rise, Los Angeles, an open field. Patty Miyamoto, 19, is in a modest dress coat and hat, holding a suitcase and waiting by a bus to Manzanar, a Japanese internment camp. Lily Capshaw, Caucasian, is a director holding a script and reading the role of Billy, Caucasian, 20, and Dad off stage. They are rehearsing a scene for a short film. Billy takes Patty's hand. She demurs.
Billy, I have to go.
But Patty, you're my... Dad! Patty's American, you know that. Don't let them take her away. Do something, Dad! The law says all Japs must go. But she's not a Jap. I want to marry... I mean, if that's okay with you.
Yes, I love you.
And I love...
Fusako Chu, 23, Chinese American, Patty's sister, in a dress, rushes in.
There you are! Patty, mother, and father are on the bus. Why do I have to go? I'm American. Fusako, you're from Japan. You're the reason that they're taking us away.
Wait. Billy hasn't said, will you wait for me?
And I say, I will. What?
Fusako, your cue is after Patty's line. Yes, I love you. And then Billy says, and I love you.
I love you, right. Sorry. Gomennasai. And I love you. Have you ever acted before? I have acted plenty. I just forgot.
Let's just take it from Patty's line, I love you. Fusako, don't enter until you hear Billy, me say, I love, and then you'll be in. Got it?
Fusako nods and walks off.
Lily, I mean her Japanese accent, right?
And action!
Yes, I love you.
Fusako enters on cue.
And I love you.
There you are. Mother and father are on the bus waiting. Mother and father. What? Mother, your accent is so American.
No, it's not. I studied Japanese. Why do I have an accent and Patty doesn't?
Fusako was born in Japan, Patty in California. That's why Patty thinks it's unfair that she has to be interned when Fusako is Japanese and the U.S. was at war with Japan.
Lily, maybe I should play Fusako. I mean, at least it's my heritage.
You don't even speak Japanese.
No, but I'm very familiar with the accent.
It shouldn't matter. You said so yourself. We can play everything.
But I'm Japanese.
American.
I can play the hell out of an attempted suicide scene in the end.
It's just a short film for our Asian American Studies project.
And Lily is directing this so she could use it as a sizzle reel for a feature film. Directed by Lily Capshaw. Oh, I can't wait.
Patty's right, Fusako. It should be Maza and Faza are on the basu waiting. Would be more accurate.
You're giving me a line reading.
Okay, I'm sorry, but people are they're gonna be picky.
Exactly. Look, Lily, we're not shooting this till the weekend. I'm a quick study and I know all the cues.
She cast me to play Fusako, so what if I have an accent? I'm sure you have an accent when you play Chinese.
Oh, I hire tutors and I work diligently to get those accents just right. You know, I don't want to misrepresent.
I don't either. I took dialect classes at NYU too.
Yeah, well, they don't include Asian dialects. You know, just Boston, New York, Southern, and British RP, Irish brogue. You know, I mean, I'm sorry. You just sound like a Haigujin.
I do not sound like a white person.
Enough, Patty. Fusako, I have to agree with her. I heard it too.
How would you know? You're white.
Okay, wait. We should be glad that Lily picked an Asian American history for this project.
Why are you taking this class anyway? Some weird fascination with Asian Americans?
Wait, so you think because I'm white that I can't.
Of course, if Emma Stone can play Alison Ying and Aloha, Rooney Mara play Tiger Lily, Tilda Swinton, the Ancient One.
Okay, I get your
Christopher Walken as Fang. Scarlett Johansson played
Mononoke Kusanagi, the Major.
That's why I have to be authentic with this.
I don't object to white actors playing other ethnicities.
You don't?
As long as all actors can play everything, too.
But we can't.
Yes, we can!
I know we can, but they cast Chinese for Chinese, Korean for Korean.
So I should play Fusako. I'm Japanese. You're Chinese playing Japanese.
So, Zhang Ziyi played Sayori in Memoirs of a Geisha.
Michelle Yeoh and Gong Li, also Chinese playing Japanese. What the hell?
The Chinese came to America earlier, so they played all the Asian parts.
So why didn't Japanese play Chinese when there were more Japanese actors here? Name one Japanese who played Chinese.
Mako played Po Han in The Sand Pebbles, got nominated for an Oscar too for Best Supporting Actor.
Can we get back to rehearsing?
Warrior, the lead, Andrew Koji played Assam, and James Hong just plays everything.
And a goose, too.
He gets a pass though because he's been acting since the dawn of cinema. See? He's Chinese.
American. I hear he was born in Minnesota and learned Mandarin from a Swedish teacher.
He sure made that Chinese accent work for him.
Yes, the accent. Fusako, it does sound Americanized.
How would you know an authentic accent? I'm Asian.
I was born in Japan.
What?
My father is an engineer and went to Japan to work for Toyota.
I didn't realize you were Hapa.
I'm not. My mom is Swedish. She went to Japan to teach English and met my dad.
You were born there?
Hand raised. I came to LA to go to UCLA.
Why don't you have an accent?
I went to American schools.
But you speak Japanese.
Hai, Nihongo hamasimasu.
What? Lily said yes, she speaks Japanese. すごい! 私も日本語を話せます. I do too. Maybe I should say my lines.
Let's work on the Japanese accent in English.
Lily, if she's not comfortable, I can do it.
Would you feel more comfortable switching roles?
No. Why should Asians have to play our actual heritage? They don't do that with white actors. Cillian Murphy is Irish, playing Oppenheimer, Jewish, from New York.
Yeah. And Daniel Radcliffe, British, playing Weird Al Yankovic, who's Slavic.
Our class will come down hard on me, like you both did, because I'm white. Like, who the hell do I think I am, making a project about Asian Americans?
But it's not fair that we're being pigeonholed when other actors aren't.
Yeah, I mean, we're trained. We take acting classes, scene studies, singing, dancing, improv, script analysis, and dialect classes. I mean, why shouldn't we be allowed to play anyone like white actors do?
Listen, I get it. I am on your side. I mean, why shouldn't I be able to play Asian when in fact I was born in Japan and grew up knowing what it's like to be the foreigner? I don't see me represented in shows and movies.
Maybe it's because there are fewer of you?
Are there? Maybe people just don't know because they assume I am what they see. Look, there's so many like me born in different parts of the world. You were surprised because you expected me to be straight up white American, right?
And people look at us and don't think we're American.
That's why telling our stories is important, because we're all different.
I thought you were pitching this to your dad to shoot a feature film.
My dad?
Lily Capshaw? I mean, I thought you were using your mom's name so people wouldn't hit you up for work.
You think my father is Steven Spielberg?
Capshaw, right, duh.
I just told you he works for Toyota and lives in Japan.
Well, we know that now.
Is that why you wanted to do this project with me?
I thought Spielberg would be interested in a story about Japanese American internment camps because he makes historical ethnic stories.
We'd rather make stories about us being regular Americans. Pitch that to Spielberg.
Okay, I grew up in Japan and didn't know anything about Japanese Americans interned during World War II and wanted to learn about it.
Cool. Well, if we're gonna shoot this weekend.
What do you say we go back to one when Billy says, I love you too?
Great! So, you two want to switch roles?
No.
What about her accent?
she'll get it. Actually, mine is worse. My Mandarin's pretty good though. I've been studying more Chinese roles.
Me too. Thanks, Patty. I wish they'd just cast us as straight up Americans so we can speak English.
Right?
Ichiban, gomenasai.
Back to one.
End of play.